pressure. Yeah, we're good.
You good? You ready? Yeah. You ready to go? Go for you.
Go for it.
So beautiful.
I love you.
I love you, baby.
Could you move?
I love you, okay?
I love
You're
you.
beautiful. I love you.
Should we turn? Oh, you're good.
I love you, okay?
Ever. Before I met you, I read a book called The Alchemist, and today it's still on my nightstand. One of the main themes is an Arabic word, maktub, which translates to "it is written." Or in other words, we have a destiny determined by the universe long before it is revealed to us. Believing in this concept, I knew when my destiny was revealed to me, it would be clear and I would be certain. In May of 2018, in a hole in the ground, I met you and we developed a friendship. Something I remember from that summer was being partnered with you to grade a foundation wall, although it probably took way longer than necessary. It was amazing just to get to know you, each standing on a ladder, passing the chalk line and sharing stories. I always had an understanding in my mind that I would one day be with you. It is written, I thought. Today I sit here with you as your wife, and I now know my understanding to be true. So I love you because the entire universe conspired to help me find you. There will never be enough time I get to spend with you. You are the best teammate I have ever had. There is nothing we cannot accomplish together, whether it is approving 100 invoices, creating a foundation wall, raising a mini Aussie, or as we recently discovered, learning how to dance and choreographing a dance in the 2 days before our wedding. How lucky am I to love you? You are all I've ever dreamed of. To my husband, partner, best friend, and joy of my life, Ever Andres Martinez, I vow to always make time for walks with you in Togo. I vow to give you a besito whenever I walk through the door. I vow to honor you and celebrate your success. I vow to put our family first. I vow to lie next to you through hard things. I vow that you will never walk alone, and I will always be with you. Life will be forever ours. I love you, Nicole.
Love you, baby. It's so good, baby. It's so good. I don't think mine is that good, but I will read what I have. For Thursday, June 5th, 2025. Nicole, I am blessed on this special day to be standing here, sharing my thoughts to paper about the love I have in my heart for you. Togo is chilling near the gate as if he knows you're coming back. From the moment we met, I just knew that you had something different in you that attracted me to you. Not just physically, but it's like my soul knew who would be the one for me. You are filled with love, kindness, sympathy, and an intelligent, driven woman. All of those kinds of the things is what I love about you. You each day show your love for me. When we first started dating, although I said I love you first, I could tell that you already had the love for me. Your draw for love and life was clearly demonstrated in your pursuit for me when I was being the way that I was. I have heard your story telling your friends about how I could be the one, and it truly shows our souls knowing that we were meant to be, and the wisdom that you have. You never gave up on me. Although I am not much one to go to church now, I thank God for giving me parents that instructed me in the Word of God. If you think about it, Without them and their faith in the Lord, we may have never met. We both know the story of me starting work with Baker and getting in the path of meeting you. The future. I can promise you, I vow that I will forever be there for you. I will support you each day, and though we may not agree on everything, I know that whatever you decide to do, I will be at your side, holding hands and cuddles. I promise to be there even if life throws us challenges we can't fathom at the moment. Just think of that one day, past the kids' times, you and I will be all wrinkly and viejitos. Know that I will be there. One of us may get sick, I promise. If it is you, I will always take care of you. I only want you to be the coziest you can be. And that will be the case still when we grow old. You know I don't like being rushed, but certainly our lives together is one of those things that I am eager every day to be with you. Which is almost like rushing to be with you when I'm not with you. Therefore, rushing our lives to get to the moment of just being with you and living our lives together. Like you want to be in the future, having our firstborn, to other kids, to grandkids, but at the same time, also just being present in the moment, sitting on the couch on a Tuesday afternoon with Togo, unwinding and being felt whole. So I guess with that being said, I don't want to rush my life with you. I want to take each day in our lives to cherish and be present and love you anytime I can. And then I have a little update. As I write this, Togo's been watching a butterfly hover around in the grass for 5 minutes. He still waits for you. You know me very well. You know when I'm in the mood, something isn't right, or just flat out, I'm just happy. I know I can be quite difficult as well with my occasional stubborn attitude and criticalness of things you may do, but I promise I will always try better to be less stubborn and altogether in life be the best man I can be for you, my sweet, sweet Petunia. Continue to challenge me and I to you, so we can grow and evolve in our lives together. You're the perfect wife for me that God has placed in this world for me. You'll be the best wife, future mom, and already the best Togo mom we could ask for. We love you. I love you. My sweet, sweet love. I love you.
I love you.
I love you, baby.
Good job.
Look at this little picture I drew.
You drew a picture?
I drew a picture for it's you, it's me, this. I love you, baby.
That beautiful daughter of mine. I love her. I'm not looking up yet. I'm not looking up at my beautiful girl.
Look up.
I was going to say, oh my God.
You can give her a hug. Nicole, you can step.
Oh no.
Here we come.
Freaking beautiful, my girl. I love you.
Love you too.
Wow. That's phenomenal. Phenomenal. I love you. All right.
say. Before we get started and get serious, I'm going to close my eyes for 2 seconds and give you guys the ability to run. And I'm going to count to 2, and if you're here, we're going to proceed. If not, everyone can go. 1, 2. You're both here. That's great. Everyone, we want to welcome everybody here today. We are gathered today in the presence of God, family, and friends to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, that being marriage. Not only do we want to celebrate it, we want to recognize it, to the worth and beauty of it, and to witness the joining together of Ever and Nicole. As many of you know here today, marriage is a promise between two people who deeply love each other, who trust in that love, and wish to spend the rest of their lives together. Today we are here not only to witness this commitment, but also to celebrate it.
Bienvenidos a todos. Nos reunimos hoy en la presencia de Dios, familiares y amigos, para celebrar uno de los momentos más grandes de la vida, para reconocer el valor y la belleza del amor, para ser testigos de la unión de Ever y Nicole en matrimonio. El matrimonio es una promesa entre dos personas que se aman, confían en que ese amor y desean pasar el resto de sus vidas juntos. Hoy estamos acá no solamente para presenciar este compromiso, sino también para celebrarlo.
Before we get started, I want to highlight the family, friends, colleagues that traveled here near and far to be with these two today, but also to recognize and cherish those that aren't with us today. If you could bow your heads in a moment of silence, we could say a prayer. Spirit of love, be with us now. Bless this couple as they begin their journey together. May their love grow strong, rooted in faith, nurtured by trust, and guidance by the light of grace.
Antes de empezar, quiero destacar a los familiares, amigos y compañeros que viajaron desde lugares lejanos para celebrar con nosotros hoy. Pero también queremos reconocer a quienes no están con nosotros, pero que nos encantaría que estuvieran. Por favor, inclinen la cabeza mientras guardamos un momento de silencio. Que el espíritu de amor esté con nosotros ahora. Bendice a esta pareja al comenzar su camino juntos. Que su amor se fortalezca, consolidado en fe, nutrido de la confianza y guiado por la luz de la gracia.
For those of you that don't know, I met Ever and Nicole 5 years ago at Baker, where they both worked, and that's where they ultimately met. And we were on a project team consisting of probably 10 people in a small little office. And for me personally, to watch their love grow over the years has been remarkable. It started out as interns for the two of them, and it kind of grew from there. A lot of you probably didn't know that they hid their relationship from our project team as a big bad secret. And so as time would go on, Ever would bring in very strange concoctions of leftovers, which for us was like a very big testament to Nicole, to loving this guy. It was like soggy lettuce, ham, a tortilla shell, like the weirdest stuff. And you know, we're all sitting there, and Ever would go to the kitchen at 9 o'clock to heat it up, and he would bring a plate solely to Nicole. And you know, we're all sitting there kind of, okay, you know, whatever.
And I would have to eat it.
And Nicole would eat it. And that would progress to team lunches where Ever and Nicole would say, hey, I'm going to get this. Can you get this? And everybody else was kind of left to fend for themselves. And these two would share a plate. So we're all kind of like, what's going on here? You know, not really asking questions, whatnot. Ever would trickle in at 8 o'clock. Nicole would be there at 8:03, just right behind there, and we'd be like, okay, something's going on here. So eventually started peeling the onion layers back, and I guess you guys all knew, but we didn't know. And they were like, hey, do you want to go grab drinks one day? I'm like, sure, you know, whatever. Just the three of us, and I was like the parent, and they were like, we're dating. And I was like, wow, you know. So they were like, you can't tell anybody. And I was like, okay. I get in my truck and I called Chris, who gave us Son tonight. Chris is no longer with us, but we sure wish he was. I called him and I was like, dude, you can't tell anybody. Nicole and Ever are dating. And so I guess a testament to the concrete in the world that we lived in. Their relationship was built on a foundation, not so much the soggy lettuce, but their love for each other, the compassion that they had for each other, the care they had for each other. They kind of morphed up, we'll call it in levels, to Togo, their barky puppy, their townhome, their house that they now reside, and here we are today celebrating their love. So that's just a little background of these two secretly hiding their relationship from everybody. You may or may not have known that. So we're going to move on to a simple question. Hopefully these two get it right. If not, again, sorry. Ever, do you take Nicole to be your lawfully wedded spouse, to live together in covenant, to love, honor, and cherish, forsaking all others, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Nicole, do you take Ever to be your lawfully wedded spouse, to live together in covenant, to love, honor, cherish, forsaking all others, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Voy a retroceder un poquito. Now I'm going to rewind just a little bit so that everyone can capture their lovely story. And so for those of you who already heard it in English, I appreciate your patience, and I will try to be as quick and as charming as Matt is. Es un honor para mí estar hoy acá y quiero compartir una historia personal que para mí simboliza el amor y el compromiso mutuo entre Ever y Nicole. Conocí a Ever y Nicole en un agosto del 2020, cuando comencé a trabajar con Baker, D.C., en un lugar que eventualmente fue el lugar donde ellos se conocieron y los unió. El lugar de trabajo de ellos era en el Wharf, esta es una área en D.C., y la oficina era muy pequeña. Él estaba en medio, Ever estaba a su lado, Nicole estaba en una esquina como una niña. Ahora ellos dos se daban la espalda, ¿verdad? So, no había mucha interacción entre ellos. Ahora mientras él seguía avanzando en su trabajo, a él se le encomendó que fuera el mentor de Ever y de Nicole. Ahora, Ever necesitaba un poquito más de entrenamiento y orientación, estas son sus palabras, son las mías, pero Nicole era autosuficiente y era brillante en todo lo que ella hacía, no había mucho trabajo que hacer con ella. Pero algo se habían fijado era de que Ever traía almuerzos demasiado interesantes, y esto es la prueba, ¿verdad?, del amor que ellos se tienen, porque Ever traía al trabajo, ¿verdad? A veces la mitad de un huevo, a veces una tortilla, a veces una ensalada ya vieja, ¿verdad? Toda aguadita. Pero él con mucho orgullo se acercaba a la cocina, la calentaba y se la traía a Nicole. Nadie más, solo a Nicole, y Nicole se la comía. Cuando pedían almuerzo entre el equipo, ¿verdad? Entre ellos dos, como nadie sabía, ella le decía, ok, tú pides esto, yo pido aquello, y después ellos se compartían. Una vez, a veces le preguntaban a él qué había hecho en su fin de semana, y él les decía, pues nada, ¿verdad? Entonces le decían, no, qué aburrido, y le hacían mucha burla, y le decían, no, tienes que salir, ¿verdad? Tienes que conocer a muchachas. Y ellos notaron que había tensión cuando hablaban de otras muchachas. Eventualmente se fijaban que Ever llegaba a las 8 y estratégicamente Nicole llegaba a las 8:03. Entonces, un día se le escapó a él y dijo que había visto a Nicole en un bar en un fin de semana, y un día en el proyecto Matt le dijo, bueno, usted póngase las pilas, dígale a esa muchacha que ya sea su novia, si no alguien se la va a quitar. Y como que a Ever no le gustó mucho ese comentario. Ahora, eventualmente hubo un día en el cual ellos lo invitaron a salir por unas copas después del trabajo y allí fue cuando finalmente ellos le dijeron que ya estaban de novios y que era oficial. Había un muchacho, Chris, también en ese momento, pero lamentablemente él ya no está con nosotros, pero él estuviera muy orgulloso del amor que ellos dos han formado. Eventualmente sí, le han contado a todo el proyecto y entonces todas aquellas cositas tuvieron, pues como que les cayó el 20, ¿verdad? Como decimos los salvadoreños. Así es que ellos mantuvieron un romance escondido por la mayoría de sus compañeros, pero es un testamento al amor que ellos se tienen. La declaración de intención, no sé si quieren que se las traduzca también, pero esa fue la intersección de las fotos matrimoniales. Ahora le voy a pasar el micrófono a Matt para que continuemos con la lectura bíblica.
I swear, Florida, I won't do that to you again. I want to share two scripture readings, the first being from Solomon, which really talks about the power and permanence of love, of true love, and it is as follows. Set me as a seal upon your heart, as a seal upon your arm, for love is as strong as death, passion fierce as the grave. Its flashes are flashes of fire, a raging flame. Many waters cannot quench it, neither can floods drown it.
La lectura bíblica es del Cantar de los Cantares. Ponme como un sello en tu corazón, como un sello en tu brazo, porque el amor es fuerte como la muerte, la pasión fuerte como el sepulcro. Sus destellos son destellos de fuego, llama ardiente.
Both of these, Ever and Nicole, have parents that have celebrated over 30 years of marriage, so they have great examples of that. The second one is Ruth, which talks about the power of commitment, which they have made to each other. And it says, wherever you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. May the Lord deal with me, be it ever so severely, even if death separates you and me.
Ambos, Nicole y Ever, tienen padres que han estado casados por más de 30 años. So, evidentemente ellos tienen un muy buen ejemplo. La siguiente lectura es de Ruth 1:16-17. Donde tú vayas, yo iré, y donde tú vivas, yo me quedaré. Tu pueblo será mi pueblo y tu Dios mi Dios. Donde tú mueras, yo moriré, y ahí seré enterrada. Que el Señor me trate con severidad, aunque la muerte nos separe.
Ever, I need you to repeat after me, please. I, Ever, take you, Nicole, to be my partner in life.
I ever take you, Nicole, to be my partner in life.
I promise to love you without reservation,
I promise to love you without reservation,
to honor and respect you,
to honor and respect you,
to laugh with you and cry with you,
to laugh with you and cry with you,
to grow with you in spirit and in truth.
to grow with you in spirit and in truth.
From this day forward, I give you my heart.
From this day forward, I give you my heart.
Nicole, I need you to repeat after me. I, Nicole, take you, Ever, to be my partner in life.
I, Nicole, take you, Ever, to be my partner in life.
I promise to love you without reservation,
I promise to love you without reservation,
to honor and respect you,
to honor and respect you,
to laugh with you and to cry with you,
to laugh with you and to cry with you,
to grow with you in spirit and in truth.
to grow with you in spirit and in truth.
From this day forward, I give you my heart.
From this day forward, I give you my heart.
Y para darles una pequeña como ejemplo de lo que ellos acaban de prometerse, ellos aceptan como compañeros de su vida, prometen amarse sin reservas, honrarse y respetarse, reír y llorar juntos, crecer con ellos en el espíritu y en verdad, y de hoy en adelante ellos entregan su corazón.
Do you have the hardware? Start with you, Ever. These rings are a symbol of eternal love, an unbroken circle that represents the soul connection that you guys now share. Let them always remind you of the promises you make today. Ever place this ring on Nicole's finger and repeat after me. With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I be wed.
I give you my heart and soul.
I give you my heart and soul.
And I promise to walk with you in light and in love.
And I promise to walk with you in light and in love.
All the days of my life.
All the days of my life.
Nicole, place this ring on Ever's finger and repeat after me. With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I be wed.
I give you my heart and soul.
I give you my heart and soul.
And I promise to walk with you in light and in love.
And I promise to walk with you in light and in love.
All the days of my life.
All the days of my life.
All right. May this divine bless this union. May your love be a source of strength and joy. May your home be a place of peace and light. May your journey be one of growth, compassion, and deep spiritual connection. By the sacred vows that you guys have spoken, by the exchange of these rings, and by the blessing of this divine presence, I do now pronounce you husband and wife, and you may now kiss the bride. Family and friends, it is my honor and joy to present
Hay alegría, mucha alegría. Felicidades a la pareja Nicole y Ever.
What's that?
Esos aplausos, por favor. Round of applause for Niko and Tracy. Niko and Tracy tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Niko and Tracy tonight. Groom's the bride's parents. All right, friends and family, we have our parents out here. Now we're going to move on to our wedding party, ladies and gentlemen. So please direct your attention once again to our grand entranceway. First up, we have Madison and Brian. Make some noise for Madison and Brian tonight. Keep that celebration going for Stephanie and Dylan. Let's hear it for Annabelle and Sean. Make some noise for Annabelle and Sean tonight. Next up, we have a trio tonight. Please make some noise for Caroline, Alyssa, and Logan. Let's keep those hands clapping for Zoe, being accompanied by best man, Josue. And let's keep those hands clapping for maid of honor and best man. Please welcome in Lauren and Eric tonight. Lauren and Eric tonight. Make some noise. To our grand entrance ready. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me this great pleasure to introduce for the second time today. Please make some noise for Nicole and Ever tonight. Let's hear it one more time for the newlyweds tonight. Make some noise. Make some noise for Nicole and Ever.
Honestly don't know how I'm gonna top Tracy and Niko's speech or whatever. I also would translate, but I think Tracy would definitely do a better job if she's up for it. So without further ado, I love you guys. It's so hard not to get emotional. Like, I love you guys so much. I wouldn't do this for anyone else but you guys. You guys are the best. And yeah, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Josue, Ever's little brother. That's actually how I met Ever. We have the same mom. I honestly didn't think this honor would be mine tonight. I figured it'd just be Eric up here, but I guess we both get to share the embarrassment. What's not embarrassing though is being Ever's brother and his best man. That's a real privilege. Now, being his brother does come with a few stories. Ever has been with me since day one, literally. I still remember attending your graduation, and now I'm standing beside you on your wedding day. It's wild to look back. Through all the ups and downs, you've always had my back. You've pushed me, motivated me, and helped me grow into the man I'm still becoming. Especially during the tough times, I'll never forget those days you used to call me every single day. Did you work out? Did you study? Did you do your homework? At the time, you annoyed the hell out of me, but I know you were just trying to push me towards the right path. That said, I think it's only fair to return the favor. Ever recently told me that he lost 10 pounds, but... I mean, he fluctuates in weight so much he looks the same to me. So I first became aware of Nicole when I was in middle school. I remember she said something a little too grown up for a middle schooler, and Ever immediately shut it down and said, "Hey, my little brother's in the room." And that's when I realized she was someone special. Over the years, Nicole became a part of the Martinez family and somehow along the way stopped being just Ever's girlfriend and became my sister. Nicole, you really became a big sister when you started including me things when Ever didn't want to. I remember spending nights with you and my brothers, and you were just making sure I was part of the conversation about like being a part of the jokes, talking, also calling me out for being too Gen Z apparently. I don't agree with that. Honestly, it doesn't feel right hanging out with my brothers if Nicole's not there. Nicole, I truly can't say this enough. We're blessed to have you in the family. You're going to be an amazing wife, a beautiful sister, and God willing, a loving mother. And I'll be the best uncle. There's a little more. I've never seen a couple more right for each other. You balance each other in the best ways. It's hilarious seeing Ever's personality just rub off Nicole, and it's like I'm talking to the same person sometimes. And vice versa, too. Okay. Nicole used to be all proper with her silverware and her manners and all that. Now she's out here eating Salvadoran food with her fingers just like the rest of us. And that's how you know she's officially a Martinez. I don't know how you're going to deal with my brother's dramatic size and random frustrations, but if anyone's up for the job, it's you, Nicole. And good luck. From the bottom of my heart, may God bless your marriage, and I know you'll be making each other better every single day. Cheers to Ever and Nicole.
Hello, everyone. So I've known my brother for the 29 years of life. I also have a few things to say and add. So I'm Eric, Ever's older brother, and for most of our lives, the one who told him what to do. Ever, go grab that. Ever, come here. Ever, don't tell Dad. If there was a sibling in charge growing up, it was me. I was always the loud one, the troublemaker, the one coming up with something ridiculous, and Ever, he was the well-behaved one. Always trying to keep up, always going along with whatever wild plan I came up with. And we were always doing something. One of the things we did constantly was play tackle football around the condo complex we grew up in. And this was not a normal safe field. There were hills, sidewalks, random steps in the middle of the grass, even a sewer, you name it, it was there. But we made it work. There was one time, I still remember this, Ever caught a pass and was clearly out of bounds, but I decided to give him a good shove anyway. He flew into the concrete pad, scraped up his back pretty bad. It was a mess. He went home crying. Our parents were not happy. That was kind of how things went, me pushing limits, him sticking with me anyway. Another time, we were messing around again during one of his recoveries. He had broken his arm, and we ended up getting into another fight. I don't even remember what it was about, but I do remember it landed him back in the hospital. Somehow he still forgave me, and we were back at it the next day. Over time, though, something changed. I mellowed out, got quieter, and never became the outgoing one. The one full of energy, the guy who walks into a room and makes everyone feel welcome. It's funny, he even outgrew me physically, too. Every time people see us, they say he looks like the older brother. I don't love that, but I get it. What's been even better is watching him grow into who he is today. We joke and call him Commander. Yes, because he's a huge Washington Commanders fan, but also because now he's the one we all check in with. When I ask Nicole about getting together, planning an outing or an activity, she says, "Let me check with the commander." And then when I ask Ever, he says, "Let me check with the boss." And then that's the balance they've found, and it works. They found something real. Nicole, I can't thank you enough for loving my brother like you do. You've brought out the best in him. You match his calm with joy, his humor with heart, and somehow you both managed to give each other even more of what makes you great. Over the last several years, I've gotten to know your family, Tracy and Niko, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you for raising someone so kind, strong, and grounded. It's no wonder ever fell for her. Nuestro papá, Mom, Papi, gracias por la manera en que nos criaron, por su paciencia, sus enseñanzas, su amor, y por estar ahí cada vez que discutíamos o nos peleábamos. Ustedes nos formaron y somos quienes somos gracias a ustedes. Ever, little brother, friend, now husband, thank you for teaching me how to slow down, how to care more, how to show up. You've grown into someone I look up to more than you know. So let's raise a glass to Ever and Nicole, to choosing each other, to growing together, to love that lasts through scraped backs, broken arms, and every new chapter ahead. Cheers.
Hello, everyone. I think I legally have to start by saying, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Lauren, and I am the older sister of Nicole. I may be older in years, but don't be fooled, Nicole is far wiser. And I also want to add, I did not copy Eric's whole speech, although it's going to sound like I did. But I think that's a good thing, because it shows that my sibling theories are real, and we apparently have the same exact relationship. So, anyway, growing up with Nicole was easy because she basically always did whatever I told her to do. I told her which Barbies she could play with. I told her which clothes she could wear, and when she was around 3 years old, I made the decision that her favorite color would be green. And as many of you know, it still is. So like I said, life was easy as the one in charge. But at some point during her college years, Nicole began to change. She grew up and took the world by storm. She figured out exactly what she wanted and exactly how to get it. Nicole grew into someone who is passionate when it matters. She works harder than anyone I know and is an incredibly loyal friend. She is the #1 person I go to for advice. She is meticulous but calming. She shows up for the people she loves, but also knows how to prioritize and take care of herself. So, as the older sister, whose job it seems to have been to make all of the mistakes, maybe even 2 or 3 times, I see Nicole as someone who is perfect. Someone who generally gets things right the first time around. I don't think I can look at you anymore, So when she finally told me about Ever and how she already knew he was the one, I had no reason to question it. I first met Ever during the pandemic. Our family decided to spend a weekend at my parents' house in Connecticut. Mike and I arrived first, and we had some time to kill before Ever and Nicole would get there, so we decided to plot. We were a bit nervous to meet Ever. We figured he had to, at the very least, be a nice guy. After all, he was driving 5 hours at the end of a full work week to spend 2 days with his brand new girlfriend's family, all in the middle of a pandemic. But our main question was, would he be cool? So we quickly devised a plan. We distributed several drinks amongst my mom, dad, and ourselves, and then we each stationed at a different spot in my parents' very long driveway. The idea was that as Ever and Nicole drove up, they'd be forced to stop at each of us, meet that person for the very first time, and chug whatever drink we threw in their face. Ever would have no time to prepare, and we figured it would be the perfect way to determine if he was cool. So we grabbed our drinks and took our places. After what felt like an eternity, Nicole and Ever finally arrived. Despite having just driven across 5 states and through 4 major US cities, Ever rallied and took each drink enthusiastically, like the true champion he is. And in that moment, we knew Ever was cool. As it turns out, after many more traffic-filled drives from Virginia to Connecticut, several vacations, Christmases, long weekend trips, new jobs, a new puppy, many birthdays, weddings, and funerals, Ever is more than just cool. He is everything I could wish for my sister, and much more. He's the yin to my sister's yang. He's our comic relief. He's her shoulder to cry on, her grounding force, and all of her favorite country songs come true. You guys are clearly the best of friends. You have the kind of bond that people spend their lives searching for. So, with that, I wish you patience and grace for each other and for yourselves. Know that you are both growing, and things will change, and life won't always look like it does today. That's okay. I wish you many years together, many laughs together, and many cries together, because the cries are inevitable. It's so much easier to handle together. And lastly, I wish you the knowledge and the understanding that the bond you share does not end when you can no longer see each other. Know that no matter what side of the world or universe or space-time continuum you find yourselves on, you will always be together. Your love is deeper than marriage. It's larger than this life. It's all-embracing, and it has no limit. It exists in ways you cannot even fathom yet. So tonight, when all of the intensity and excitement of this day has settled, and you find yourselves looking at one another, thinking, gosh, I really hope that this right here never ends. Just know it doesn't. So one last toast. Get your drinks up. To our bride and groom, Nicole and Ever, we love you so much more than words can say.
Not the mic.
Good afternoon, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Niko, and I'm Nicole's dad. First, I'd like to thank everyone for coming here today to share this special day with Nicole and Ever. Many of you have traveled the great distance to be here and sacrificed even a day of PTO to be here, which I can appreciate. It's probably even more crazy. When I asked Nicole about why she wanted a wedding on a Friday, she told me that she really wanted people here that were close to her, right? And because you're here, it means you're close to her. And that's what she wants. It also doesn't help. It's a little less expensive, so. Thanks, Nicole, for that as well. I appreciate that. As I look at Nicole and Ever, I see a true crossing of two cultures. Nicole with her strong Greek heritage, and Ever with his strong Salvadorian heritage. Since we have such a diverse culture here, we want to make sure that everyone here feels welcome and is part of this celebration. With that, I want to introduce Nicole and Lauren's mom, Ever's mother-in-law, and my wife, Tracy, who will who will give part of this in Spanish.
All
Sorry, it's been a long time since college Spanish, and I hope I don't sound like Kristen Wiig in Bridesmaids. But anyway, here goes. So we all saw that movie, right? Okay. Hola and bienvenidos. Estamos muy felices de verlos a todos aquí hoy para celebrar el matrimonio de Ever y Nicole. All right. Y a la familia Martinez. Where are you guys? You can't see. There we are. Les damos la bienvenida con los brazos abiertos para que se unan a nosotros como una gran familia. Gracias. Gracias.
So whenever I speak to a large group of people, or to even anyone for that matter, I always try to leave them with something that they will remember from our meeting. Perhaps it's a salesman in me, but I want to make sure everyone feels like they know they've met me and have had a good time. So today I have the opportunity to provide about 160 people with a lesson in Greek. So in the Greek culture, the common welcome greeting is kalos ήρθατε, right? Which literally means it's good that you came, that you arrived, right? And the response is kalos σας βρήκαμε, which is it's good that we found you. So in Greece, it's good that you arrived, and it's good that we found you. So I want today to have 160 people do that kind of greeting, okay? So I am going to say, kalos σας ήρθατε, and you guys are going to say, kalos σας βρήκαμε. So I'm going to say that really slow, okay? Because I can appreciate that, like, Greek is like, what the heck is this guy talking about? All right? I'm going to say, kalos ήρθατε, okay? And you guys are going to say, I'm going to try to say it really slow now, okay? Kalos σας, like, βρήκαμε. Okay, so I think this group is really ready. Okay, all right, you guys ready? Yeah? Okay, so, kalos σας ήρθατε. That was phenomenal. Okay, that was fantastic. I just taught 160 people a Greek phrase in 30 seconds, okay? So that's really, really good. Hopefully, if any of you guys get to go to Greece, you're going to get an opportunity to say that. I also want to thank the Birkby House, which is the whole grounds here, and all the vendors that we have working here today, that they put in, the effort they put in to make this a special day. And a shout out to the man upstairs for making this a beautiful day. So we didn't get rain, we got everything. So thank you for that. Everyone who work closely with Nicole to make sure today is phenomenal. As some of you may know, Nicole can be pretty direct and has high expectations. Right, Nicole? Wonder where you got that from, right, my dear? So thank you for all the cooperation and making today a wonderful day that it is.
Okay. All right, so I think we can all agree that the global pandemic, I'm kind of doing something different here. The global pandemic, COVID-19, was a sad and scary time for all of us, but there were definitely some silver linings. For example, al fresco dining, working remotely, and the establishment of our couple here, Nicole and Ever. We had heard Nicole mention Ever's name numerous times while the two of them were interning together at Baker. It seemed like they were close, but just friends. However, as 2019 drew to a close, Niko and I became a bit suspicious as she seemed to bring up his name more often. It was about a week before the world shut down that we finally got to meet this mystery man. Niko and I attended a party for Nicole's 23rd birthday at her and Maddie's apartment in the March of 2020. Some people here were there, yeah? Let's see, Tristan, Tina, some other people. Okay, well, as Niko snooped around looking at her photo-covered refrigerator, he noticed an old-school paper calendar hanging on the front of the fridge, and posted front and center on the calendar the date February 14th, Valentine's Day, was circled with the note, Nicole and Ever dinner. And somebody, maybe it was Maddie, where's Maddie? Where she is? Somebody put a heart on that little note. So when Niko saw that, it confirmed for him that something was going on. And of course, Ever showed up that night for the party with his friend, who we brought, Logan. Oh, okay.
Logan.
And things were off and running, and they fortunately never stopped. There you go.
So to me, Nicole and Ever bring a great mix to their relationship, which makes each one of them better. I'm sure part of it is because of her job, but Nicole is a constant organizer and keeping people on task. I would hate to be a subcontractor on one of Nicole's projects that can't deliver on time. While Ever is a bit more laid back, and along with Togo, has the amazing ability to mellow Nicole. One of the things I've enjoyed seeing about Nicole and Ever is seeing them both take an interest in each other's culture. Last year, Nicole and Ever went on a trip to El Salvador and with Ever's family, where Nicole got to meet many of Ever's extended family members and spend a lot of time in El Salvador. When Nicole returned home from that trip, she raved to me how beautiful El Salvador was, and she urged me to go. For those of you that know me, as much as I travel, I have added that to my list of places to go. Meanwhile, the year before, Ever and Nicole joined Tracy and I and Lauren and Casey on a wonderful trip to Greece. Excuse me. Which brings me to a moment I will never forget about Ever. I think Ever has learned that I'm a traditional kind of guy, right, Evs? So he knew it would be best if he talked to me before he asked Nicole for his hand in marriage. Ever had to figure out a way to speak to me privately, which was not easy when traveling with a group of 8 people with such a schedule. So I think Ever convinced the airlines to lose his luggage on our trip to one of the islands, so that he would have a chance to go back to the airport to retrieve his luggage with just me and him to have an opportunity to talk. And of course me, any conversation in Ever and losing things, like a cell phone or wallets or phones, seemed very believable. So as Ever and I sat in the smallest airport parking lot in the smallest airport I have ever been to, he told me of his plans to marry Nicole, and of course I was absolutely thrilled. The only thing I ever didn't do is tell me about the execution of his plan. We went to some of the most beautiful places on this planet. So any of you that have been to Greece, we went to Santorini, and when you stand on the rim of the island of Santorini, it is one of the most beautiful places on this planet. So we thought, wow, this is a great place for Ever to offer his bride-to-be, the opportunity to marry him. And he didn't. And we kept wondering, when is he going to pop the question? And it never happened. As many of you may know, Ever waited to come home and go to the wharf So I don't. For those of you who are in the DC area, you probably know what the wharf is. But the wharf is a job site where Ever and Nicole, I think, really got to know each other really well. I don't know who was in charge of each other there, or if maybe you weren't in charge of each other. Oh, you were in charge of lunch? Okay, I got that. Okay. The wharf is a job where Ever and Nicole worked together really closely, and I think got to know each other really well. So Ever decided to propose to Nicole at the wharf, which to me was really symbolic because not only was it a key place that you guys developed your relationship, but it was also a place where our family was close by. Ever's a family guy, Nicole's a family person, and there's an opportunity for both of them to celebrate or do this in a place where all of us were close by. So Ever, instead of doing it in one of the most beautiful places on the planet, decided to do it right on the wharf where his family was close by. So as I close this, the connection to family that Ever has and Nicole has, that both of us have to their original families and to their new families. I'm sure Ever Senior and Maria consider Nicole like their daughter, and we consider Ever like our son, will lead you guys to forge a great relationship and family of your own, and that you can bring the cultures that both of you have together to make a great relationship. So in Greek, llamas. In Spanish,
Salud.
Cheers to everyone, and cheers to Ever and Nicole. All right, I don't know who we give this to. Thank you.
Hello. I want to thank everybody for being here. It's a day we never forget. It's a day that we will remember this day because one of our sons got married to Nicole. Nicole, we also love you, all your family, as you love us. Because I always say, what we do in this earth, you ain't gonna forget. So Nicole, we welcome to the family, my wife, and everybody around here, we welcome you. But also, I wanna say a prayer for the food that we're gonna eat. And it's a blessing of me to know everybody who knows Ever and Nicole, because it's a wonderful son that God blessed me with. And the other two also are wonderful too. So don't think they're only one. So if you can say a prayer with me for all the food, I will appreciate it. Padre, te damos gracias porque nos permitiste, Dios mío, como familia, estar en este lugar. Primeramente para dar gracias a ti, Dios mío, por Ever y Nicole. Te pido que los bendigas, los cuides. Bendigas estos alimentos que vamos a digerir, Padre. Y bendice a cada uno de ellos que están alrededor de nosotros. Gracias, Dios mío. Te lo pedimos todo, Señor, en el nombre de tu Hijo amado. Gracias, Señor. Amén y amén. Thank you, everybody.
And they will dance to a song entitled Un Amor de Verdad.
Te siento conmigo en cada latido. En mi corazón them all there.
Un fuerte aplauso para Ever y su mamá. Big round of applause for Ever and his mom, ladies and gentlemen. Their special dance. This is a very special moment. And their song of choice is Brown Eyed Girl. Let's give it up to Nicole and her father and a special father-daughter dance.
Watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high.
One more time, give it up for the newlyweds tonight for that successful cake cutting ceremony.
place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up now, wait till you get older. But the media men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. My world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star, get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. America, I swear, Tomorrow, tonight, the rest of my life, I wanna be the man you want me to be. So start right now, girl, tell me everything you need. I just wanna wake up every day here in this bed. Never leave, I love you left unsaid. It might take 100 lifetimes to do. But baby, I just wanna be good as you. Girl, you're more than just a surface. Yeah, you got that heart of gold. So when it comes to loving you, babe, it'll never get old. Tomorrow, tonight, the rest of my life, I wanna be the man you want me to be. So turn around now, girl, tell me everything you need. I just wanna wake up every day here in this bed. Never leave, I love you left unsaid. It might take 100 lifetimes to do. But baby, I just wanna be good as you. Good as you, baby. Wake up every day here in this bed. Never leave, I love you left unsaid. It might take 100 lifetimes to do. But baby, I just wanna be good as you. I just wanna wake up every day here in this bed. Never leave, I love you left unsaid. It might take 100 lifetimes to do. But baby, I just wanna be good as you. Baby, I just wanna be good as you.
Let's go, Commander! Don't burn the photographers!
Turn around and wave. Turn around and wave.